Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Sports Talk. We're back talking about the Houston Rockets are going all in. They're gonna give the house, and they have the picks, they have the capital to do it. They're a young team, similar to the Orlando Magic that I mentioned earlier. They're a young team. They have the money, but they're going all in to get Jimmy Butler and Kevin Durant. They're sending everything to the Suns because they know the Suns give up the house to get KD, and they're willing to give up those picks back to the Suns so the Suns can feel good about themselves to get Kevin Durant to come in, because again, they're a young team, and they're hungry to have Ime Udoka there as the head coach. You saw what he did. I thought they were a better team than Golden State last year. You know what I mean? They were a better team than Golden State. It's just that a couple key injuries and then bad calls from the officials that cost them certain games. Other than that, they were right in. They were right in there. So now you get a Jimmy Butler, not because Jimmy Butler's focus right now is going to the 76ers. But if you're able to trade him to Houston, right? You trade him to Houston, it's purely draft picks and not much players. Jimmy Butler's traded to Houston, right? He's a 35-year-old player, so Miami's not getting much from him because this is a player who doesn't want to be there. So now it's like, okay, you can't say I'm gonna keep him now. What? He's gonna be on the bench, and then you're not gonna pay him. You're just gonna pay him, because this is not the NFL. You know what I mean? So the NBA, the players have the leverage. He said, I don't want to be there. Trust me, he's not gonna be there, right? Wow, man, the video, my channel. Listen, we on the road. We on the street of Philadelphia, driving to my office. So there's a lot of bumps. You know what I mean? But anyway. You can hear it, man. I try to avoid these things, man, but you can't. You gotta get new tires all the time. Anyway, man, I hope the man. Anyway, man, let me move on. Yeah, so getting a player like Jimmy Butler, right? 35 years old. That's motivated to go elsewhere. He wants to win. The guy want to win a championship, and he could have had 76ers could have at least 3-4 championships. I'm gonna say 4, maybe 3, 2 or 3 championships with Jimmy Butler and Joel Embiid, because you know what I mean. But they picked Tobias to give Tobias a max contract over Jimmy Butler, and trust me, there's a big regret. But to have the Houston Rockets with Ime Udoka, who's a great coach, he's proven that. You know what I mean? He's proven that to having the job with the Celtics, took the Celtics the first year, just like Joe Mazzulla just did. Took the Celtics to the NBA Finals, and and that was great. But you saw taking the Houston Rockets, making them relevant. They were at the bottom of the league, made them relevant, made them a contender. They're able to compete with. They could compete with, they're a young team, high octane, high energy players, and you bring a Jimmy Butler there, where the draft pick won't be too crazy, you know what I mean? You already know you don't want to be there. Miami will get to take whatever just to, and to get rid of him, because he doesn't want to be there. You gotta take whatever. Either you take whatever or you have nothing at all, right? So that's a possibility. And then they're gonna send the Suns the same amount of picks plus one more, so they can get Kevin Durant. So you have Kevin Durant, Jimmy Butler on that team, man. So that team gonna be, that's gonna be a good team, for them to play with. Like I said, you saw, like as currently constructed, they were better than Golden State. And there were a few calls away, but because that team couldn't make the playoffs. Now I don't think they would have made much noise in the playoffs, because again they don't they don't have players like that to do it. But there are a defensive team having that coach, who's been there, who know exactly what to do. It put them in a good position to succeed. But now when you add a Jimmy Butler who's 35 years or not, but he's a high octane player, a leader on that team. That's gonna be able to coach up the young bucks to say, hey, this is how to win, whatever. He's a motivator, and you already have an Udoka who's that. So that's gonna be a big thing, for them. Now you do that, and then you're able to get another player, and Kevin Durant, who's coming in. Kevin Durant just want to play. He doesn't care about leadership, and this is the perfect position for him to have an who doesn't play with none of that stuff. So that will be a big deal, to have Kevin Durant that's coming in, he's gonna give you his all every night. Hurt or not, he's gonna give you his all every night, and you have a Jimmy Butler there that to make him the leader of that team. You know what I mean? That's gonna be that will be big, for them. So I'm excited to see great basketball, man. You know what I mean? As a guy who loves sports, I don't like when teams just running over people. I like to see a good fight. You know what I mean? So I like to see a good fight. So coming from New York, having that being a Yankee fan, I love those Subway Series, man. The Yankees and the Mets, and I want it to be competitive. You don't want to see, like I said, Yankees, we have 27 championships. We have more to win, and I think this year, I don't want to jinx it, but I'm going to leave it as that. But you want to see progress. You want to see competition, and I think that it will be great for the league for team to get better. You see the Knicks got better. You know what I mean? You add Bridges on that team already with Rondo, who was out. You saw what they did without Rondo. Now Rondo's able to come back fully healthy, and then you had a Bridges who's gonna give you 25, 30 points a game. Come on, man. So you make that so now that's a true rivalry right now with the Knicks, and the Knicks playing Boston. That's gonna be something. You want to see that. Now Houston's coming in. Houston, what I mean? So that's a competition. I mean, the West always been strong, but that's a good thing to be able to see. But I know Houston going all in for both Jimmy Butler and KD, and that's a big thing, man. Anyway, I'd love to see that. Hey, man, sports talk. Like, subscribe, and share, man. Peace out. Appreciate the love.